forward. Kikonovic near the far touchline. Trying to get it, and it goes out of the back end. And a quick throw by the keeper, and now Surf Academy trying to head their way up. And they're playing that one forward. And eventually into the keeper's arms. EU Holland wanted to make an aggressive run up to try to make a play toward it, but was beat to the ball. So Placer sending it up. And it goes out of bounds at the far touchline right around midfield. So throw it in, top of the circle. And we welcome those of you sticking with us here on YouTube. We were off momentarily, but our fantastic technical people putting us on have been able to get us back on and get the soccer streamed around the world on YouTube as part of Two Borough Sports' coverage of the San Diego Surf Cup College Showcase. So Surf Academy able to control it, playing it at the circle. And they sent it forward. That was Dylan Storaci who sent it forward. And Placer gets it back. And a ball in space, Gabrielino Mejica. Mejica sends it down the middle. Actually across, over to Manny Cabrera. Cabrera sends it across the goal. Over to Mejica, and he's not going to be able to save it from going out of the back end. It'll be a goal kick. So Gabrielino Mejica has been very busy. He already has a goal, got it in the 3rd minute, and has really been in the middle of the attack the entire game for Placer. So Placer United 1-0 leading over Surf Academy in Washington.
Look for Brandon.
And we're in the 11th minute. The 11th minute. A 1-0 lead. And the ball sent forward, but played back to the Surf keeper. And they've got some space now with it. Benjamin Kikonovic over to Cabrera, and Cabrera gets tangled up. They call him for a foul, a free kick coming up for Surf Academy. And a ball sent back past everyone, and it'll be scooped up and booted deep. So Placer gets it again. Cabrera has it, top of the circle, hands it off to his teammate Zachary Wong, and Wong can't get to it. It goes out of bounds instead. So Surf Academy trying to get their first chances. Haven't had quite the look at the net the way Placer has. And Placer's already taken advantage of what they've had in opportunities by scoring. 1-0 here. Placer trying to push it downfield again. Wong has it. Wong has a go out of bounds, deflected off of Surf Academy, gets thrown in. Down toward the middle now for Royer, and actually the keeper's going to get it instead. They're trying to get Gabriel Warrior. And a pass down toward the goal box, and instead taken away and sent down. So Placer and Matteo Ognisanti, the keeper, have done a great job not allowing Surf Academy to get any open looks. So they'll be trying to maintain that the rest of the way, especially now that they have a goal. Your strategy changes significantly whether you're ahead or behind once the first goal is scored. You really kind of have to change up what you're kind of doing, especially the later in the game it gets. So going forward with it. And Placer once again takes it away for the missed opportunity. So Placer, again, really creating an impenetrable wall for the most part near the penalty box. It really, again, hasn't been much for Surf Academy to do with over there. So Placer, once again, getting it back. That's to Jacob Ramos. Ramos trying to go forward and instead knocked out of bounds. So Ramos a quick throw in. And they get it forward. With it, Holland, and he sends it off. Out to Wyatt Long. Long has it, but he loses handle of it, and eventually Placer able to get it back. But Surf Academy with it again. And at the top of the box, trying to get it into Joseph Camp, but instead it's broken up by Placer, and now they have it again, so. And Surf Academy, once again, making their run. So Placer leading 1-0. Ramos back to his teammate. Forward to Royer. Royer at the circle. Royer sends it back to Mason. Mason sending it forward, and Surf Academy now gets it. They're trying to push it down. And the ball goes out of bounds, so will be a throw-in for Surf Academy. And a fight for the ball at the far touchline near midfield. Placer wins it out. And a nice defensive play to send it out of bounds that allows Surf Academy's defense to get back into position. As Placer will throw it out at midfield, top of the circle, far touchline. So Placer. Surf Academy now has a chance to make a run, really for the first time that they have today. Andre Hamilton puts a shot just over the goal, and it'll be a goal kick coming up. So Matteo Ognisanti was in position, ready to handle it, but ended up going too high for him to really need to do anything. A goal kick, and it's still 1-0 in favor of Placer. 18th minute here in this matchup, and 1-0 in favor of Placer United. So Surf Academy trying to make work with it. Placer being incredibly difficult to get around, though, when the ball goes out of bounds. And the ball sent in. And Placer has the advantage. Benjamin Kikonovic puts it in, and he scores! Benjamin Kikonovic, with his blazing speed, got a breakaway, received the pass, and really had a nice open look at the net, put it in, and it's a 2-0 lead for Placer United. 19th minute goal for Kikonovic. So Kikonovic, didn't see who got the assist on that one, but nonetheless, Kikonovic with the goal, 2-0. Kikonovic again with it. Kikonovic, forward. And now they want to get it to Gabelino Mahica. Mahica, who has a goal already and is not going to get a chance to get to it, as it went out of bounds out of the back end. Oh, he was offside. They call it offside. Okay. Didn't see the flag go up, but they did raise it. And the ball sent way deep. Ball goes out of bounds. They got some substitutions, so Surf Academy gonna switch out a couple of players. Looks like EU Holland is coming out. EU Holland and Derek McDaniel coming out. A couple of new guys coming in. So Jace Nielsen, one of the players to come in. And the ball thrown in. And Placer takes it away. Royer has it. Royer gets by a defender. Pushing it forward and unable to get to it was Manny Cabrera. Cabrera really had some room to work with it, just couldn't get a clean field on it. Mahica has it taken away. Running down is Nielsen. And Jace Nielsen lost it, or had it deflected out of bounds, so he'll get to throw it in. So going forward with it, Cabrera. Cabrera trying to go toward the middle. And sending it toward the goal, and not in, but they still keep it. Once again, Kankovic. And Kankovic had a chance at another one, but instead this is going to go up and over the goal. And it'll be a goal kick. See, Kankovic was there. The ball was deflected away. Placer had another chance to send it in. The ball kind of pinballed around the goal box, but went over the crossbar, and a goal kick to commence. And it's sent deep. So Placer, once again, making life difficult down there. Surf Academy takes it inside the circle. Trying to get it forward and instead kick back to them, and they'll regroup back at the circle. pushing it up the field. Got it at the bottom of the circle, getting it forward now. Garbolino Mexica, and Garbolino Mexica not going to catch up to it. Again, with a goal already. Got it in the 3rd minute, got it really quickly, and had his path cut off at the last second. And Placer gets it back, though. Royer has it. Royer playing it back to the circle. Royer now to Thomas Ochiltree. Ochiltree plays it back on his own end. And Royer getting pushed back, and instead he's able to hand it off and toward the near touch line. And Garbolino Mexica sends it forward. But Surf Academy takes it away. And Placer once again, and they are really closing down things hard defensively. In addition to their offensive onslaught, that ball is going to be shot well over the goal and out of bounds, a goal kick. So a substitution as the ball is out of bounds. And Surf Academy trying to push it down the field. Instead, it's sent out of bounds, so will be a throw-in. And the ball thrown in. Kinkovic. Sends it back, and Placer trying to make a move with it. Ball headed around, and Surf Academy now has a chance with it. They're at the top of the box. And they send it forward, and a nice save. A great attempt by Orion Kushnarov. But an outstanding save by Matteo Ognisanti to keep it a 2-0 lead for Placer United. Now that was an outstanding save on the part of Ognisanti. Guess his nickname, they call him Ogni. Well, Ogni made a great save to keep it a scoreless, a shutout intact. As Nielsen going down the other end on the near touch line has it go out of bounds off of Placer, so he throws it in. And with it again, had a good chance that it did Kushnarov, but it's taken away from him, and now they're down the other way. Nate Sherwood has it. Sherwood down the middle. And Placer able to keep it, almost taken away, but they keep possession. And we got Garbolino Mexica going up. Sherwood trying to get it to the middle. Has it. Almost had it, I should say. Taken away at the last second. Sent out of bounds, and I didn't see exactly where it went out. Corner, or it's going to be a throw-in. It'll be throw-in. Okay. Didn't see where it crossed out of bounds. It's a short flag they have over there in the corner. And since I'm up front around all the people sitting by the field, a little difficult to see from down here, but it is a throw-in. Trying to prevent any opportunity. Isaac Ponce sends it out of bounds off of Placer United, so Jace Nielsen will send it in. Placer United has it. Mason off to the right to Wong, and Wong sends it toward the goal, and it's saved. Nice play. So the goalkeeper, Brian Doherty, there to make sure nothing dangerous happens again, and he's had to stay busy today as Placer United's put a few balls in his direction. Garbarino Mejica has it going down the left side of the field near touchline, and instead it's taken away. And the goalkeeper making a very risky play to come out. Yeah. Brian Doherty really went out far, and it paid off, but it could have been a disaster if he had judged incorrectly. But that is something that does separate the good goalkeepers from the rest, is their ability to read when it's a good time to come out of the box or not to handle a dangerous ball. Sometimes that could be the difference between an easy goal and an impossible goal. Ball knocked around. Placer gets it back. And they're pushing it down. It's Sherwood. Sherwood toward the middle. Off to the left now. That's to Graham Bart. Over to Sherwood. Sherwood puts a shot, but it's deflected away. And eventually it is gathered by Doherty. So Doherty sends it down. And now they're really looking to push it as Surf Academy. Surf Academy. Nielsen gets it back. Jace Nielsen, nice play to steal the ball away. And Philip Doherty going down the field. So Philip Doherty, Brian Doherty. Two brothers on this team, one the goalkeeper, the other back on defense, or on offense, excuse me, on offense for Surf Academy. So some substitutions happening before play resumes. And now we've approached the point in the game where you got to take off your jacket. Yeah, hard to believe maybe an hour ago you had to have multiple layers on. Now it's time to break out the t-shirts, as we've had some schizophrenic weather, to say the least here. Mix of overcast and sun, and the temperature has changed dramatically accordingly. But some great weather for soccer, that's for sure. A great day for soccer. So going forward with it, Surf Academy trying to make an attack. And the ball sent forward and eventually deflected away. Isaac Ponce had a chance at it. Ball to Doherty in front of the box, tries to kick it in, and it's cleared away, but kept in. Dario McDaniel trying to put it toward the goal and eventually kicked back out of the line over the goal, and it'll be a corner kick. A corner kick. It was last touched by Placer United. So Surf Academy is going to get a chance to get themselves on the board. Ball sent forward. And headed in no, just to the left. It looked like it might have gone in, but just to the left of the post. That was a close one, but not quite. Didn't see the number of the guy who got his head on it. There was a crowd over there. And almost went in the net, but just to the left of the post, and it's still 2-0 here in the first half. So we're at the 34th minute, And it's 2-0 in favor of Placer United. Surf Academy with it. And off the foot, looked like that was Doherty who had it. And now time to button up the jacket again, and that's what I mean with the schizophrenic weather. Clouds have come back, time to put on the jacket. After the sun came out, we wanted to take it off. But a nice day nonetheless. Surf Academy trying to play it, and we're feeling some mist coming down, it seems like, as the rain they said might be coming, as seemed like it might finally be starting to arrive. Just a mist. Feel a slight amount of water brushing up. Ball sent forward, and right into the arms of the Placer goalkeeper, Matteo Ognissanti, and Ogni, as they call him, another good save. So Placer on a chance, trying to get it forward, tangle up. And these officials have let both teams play. Only been really a couple of fouls, no cards given. Though there hasn't been any excessive aggression or contact anyway to warrant one, but still a good, clean soccer game. 2-0 in favor of Placer. And with the ball, Ryan Nolan. And Mojica to send it out. Garbalino Mojica there to let his defense come back and reposition themselves by kicking it out of bounds. So substitution happening. And the ball thrown in, controlled by Placer. Now Doherty gets to it. Seems like a couple of defenders were just watching the ball go around. Right to the right. Actually, it was inside the penalty box, right side of it. And Ognissanti there to grab it before anything else could happen. But, yeah, there were a couple of defenders for Placer United who kind of just watched it fall between them. And there was a chance almost. And now another attempt by Academy, and they're going to get a foul called against them. They don't like it, but that is the ruling by the officials. Andre Hamilton is the one they said was a little too physical over there. So Sherwood going down with it. Sherwood off to Graham Bart. And that'll be halftime. So they didn't even let him complete that play before they blew the whistle. Oh, they said offside. I think they blew the whistle for halftime. Yeah, what's the timing? 37-30. Okay, so we're in the 38th minute. Yeah, my clock went off, so got to check over to see the exact time. So it was offside call. It was offside. So Doherty with it. Doherty from the right side of the penalty box. A foul called. So it'll be a free kick for United, or not for United, for San Diego, or for Surf Academy, not San Diego Surf. They're actually two different clubs. One's from Washington, this team right here, but there's also the San Diego Surf Academy, but this one from Washington, and they're going to take the free kick. And the ball's sent toward the middle. And it goes by everyone out of bounds, and it'll be a goal kick. The ball's sent forward. And the ball going forward. Sherwood with some space up the middle. Defense does catch up to him, but he does get the ball off. Right side of the penalty box, and eventually they send it back and no one's there. Placer keeps it in. And Placer trying to make a move with it, going forward again. Pass towards the middle, instead it's blocked. And they send it toward the goal, and trying to head it in was Graham Bart, and it goes over his head, and Surf Academy gets it back. And Placer United with it again. Finley trying to get it to Sherwood. Sherwood had it. And now, as Eljake was offside, so he tried to go in with it and is offside. That is one thing that'll happen to you if you have a fast team the way Placer does, is you'll get called offside from time to time just because the defender might be so quick that he gets a step or two ahead before the defender starts moving, and because of that, that can be called that way. And the ball sent down by Surf Academy. Almost went out of bounds, they saved it. And now they're going forward with it. And Placer takes it away. Graham Bart forward to Zachary Wong. Wong, left side of the penalty box, try to get it to Sherwood up the middle. It's headed away. And a fight for it near the touch line, and it's going to go out of bounds and awarded to Placer United. So the ball put in, and into the net, and he scores! Just a little throw in and a tap in, and he was all by himself. That was Zachary Wong. And again, it was just a throw in, and he was all by himself. Like, how do you lose a guy like that close to the goal? And he just tapped it in, and it's now 3-0. So we're at the 43rd minute, and it's 3-0 in favor of Zachary Wong. Or Placer United. Zachary Wong got the third goal. You know what I mean. And the ball thrown in by Surf Academy, so they're down 3-0. As Placer has just come out of the gate. Again, they made it 1-0 after 3 minutes, and that really just set the tone the rest of the way. But halftime is approaching, so if Surf Academy can make the necessary adjustments, don't count them out. So Surf Academy and Placer takes it away again. Wong has it, fresh off his goal at midfield, and has it pushed away from him back to his own team. And the shot toward the goal line, Academy side, and an open look at it, and it's deflected away. Placer had 3 guys on defense in addition to their goalkeeper down there, and they were able to keep the shutout intact for Placer United. So the ball's sent over and out of bounds. Goal kick coming up for Placer United. So that'll do it. They blow the whistle for halftime. And it's 3-0 Placer United out of Placer County, I should say, as they lead 3-0 over Surf Academy out of Washington State. So 3-0, and Placer really were just on the attack from the beginning. A third-minute goal from James Maxwell Garbalina Mahica. Also a 19th-minute goal by Benjamin Kikonovich, and a 38th-minute goal, Zachary Wong, as that makes it 3-0. And they've just been on the attack since the beginning of this game, since they first kicked off. So 3-0, and before we take a break for halftime, we want to remind you that the San Diego Surf Cup College Showcase has sponsors to thank for making this event possible. It's brought to you by Nike. They're the presenting sponsor, and they've had a close relationship with the Surf Cup, since the late 1990s. By Scouting Zone, they run the scouting app for college coaches. Brooke and Tara are the founders of that app, and they both played for San Diego Surf and played in the College Cup. By Soccer Loco, they run the retail for the San Diego Surf Cup. By the San Diego Sports Alliance, they're a group that encourages events to come to San Diego. San Diego Surf Cup Sports generates $220 million a year in economic impact to the San Diego region. By Yours in Soccer, nonprofit that searches out disadvantaged youth that are high achieving scholastically to try to get them into college. They put together a team called Alianza that is being live streamed. By Skills SKLZ, Elite Soccer Club, free online registration software for big and growing soccer clubs used by 75% of the clubs in Southern California. By Maui Wowie Shaved Ice and Snacks, a longtime vendor of the Surf Cup, and by Official Sports Referee Gear. And we begin the second half here. Placer United and Surf Academy out of Washington.
U17.
So this is the U17 boys division. And Placer really out to a comfortable lead to start things. 3 goals in the first half. Has really given themselves a chance to kind of sit here in the second half and make Surf Academy do all the work. But you never know. There are some teams who it doesn't matter if they're up by 1 goal or 3 goals or tied. They'll be just as aggressive as they can be. That's a ball that goes toward the goal, but right into the arms of Surf Academy's goalkeeper, Doherty. So Brian Doherty sending it out. Now Placer gets it back, however. Placer with it. Got Mahika over there with a goal already. Got a goal in the 3rd minute, and he's trying to send it toward the goal. Instead, it is deflected out of the back line, and that means a corner kick coming up for Placer United as James Maxwell, Garbalina Mahika. And the corner kick put into the middle, and it is out of bounds off of Surf Academy. Another corner kick coming up. '48th minute here. 3-0 in favor of Placer United. And head attempt, but it goes over everyone's head and out of bounds as Eddie Silverbush wanted to get a chance to head it in, but it went over it and out of bounds. Surf Academy does get it back. So they get it forward. That's to Doherty, or tried to get it Doherty, but has it knocked away, and they call a foul on Placer United. That's to Jace Nielsen, other side. Nielsen. So Surf Academy with it. And going forward, that's Andre Hamilton. Hamilton gets tripped up and the ball taken away. And it's sent out of bounds. So Surf Academy does get it back. And they take it down the field now. Juan Mendoza tried to send it forward, and it goes toward the right side of the penalty box, ends up out of bounds, and a throw-in coming up for Surf Academy. Ball put in play, and Placer able to get it away from their own end, but Surf Academy trying to keep the pressure on. Riley Benjamin gets it forward to Doherty. Philip Doherty. Back to Benjamin, and it goes out of bounds. second ball made it onto the field. A second ball made it on the field, so they blew the whistle to stop play because that would have certainly made things rather confusing if someone went to go kick it. 2 balls in play. How do you handle that? How do you remember which one is which? So they stopped play immediately when they saw that ball on the field. So a free kick coming up for Surf Academy. Juan Mendoza to take it about 20 yards behind the penalty box. And sends it toward the goal, but to the left of the post, about 5 feet to the left, a goal kick coming up. Ball sent forward. Yeah, and Surf Academy trying to make a move with it. And they do. They got numbers on their side, right side of the penalty box. A shot toward the goal and into the side of the net. As Andre Hamilton had a good look at it, just couldn't quite get it on target. And they'll say it was actually deflected. So it was deflected. And that means a corner kick coming up for Surf Academy. Juan Mendoza will make the kick. And that's sent toward the middle. And a loose ball in front of the goal. Gets away from the keeper, but he gets back onto it. So Ogney, there at the goal, able to save it. There's a scrum for it. Lots of bodies from multiple different jerseys trying to get to the loose ball, and eventually the keeper able to grab it himself. Ball going all the way to the end untouched, and they're going to call offside anyway, so yeah, offside anyway. I think it would have been a goal kick nonetheless, but he was offside nonetheless, so either way, it's going to be kicked away by Surf Academy. And the ball's sent over and out of bounds, so. And the throw-in controlled by Placer. Jacob Ramos. And they put a shot toward the goal and a nice attempt as Joseph Camp had a shot at it, but it went out the back end line. It'll be a goal kick. And the ball headed away. Surf Academy trying to get to it. They do. Doherty trying to go and track it down, but unable to do so. And it goes out of bounds. 3-0 is the lead here at the SoCal Sports Complex, Oceanside, California, northern San Diego County. We're in the 55th minute of this game. 3-0 in favor of Placer United over Surf Academy of Washington. As the wind's starting to pick up, as you can hear it on our microphone. Got to wonder how this might impact balls booted in the air. Probably minimal effect, really, but we'll have to see. Ball getting played forward, and a shot toward the goal, and he scores! That was a quick one. As soon as he received the ball, just put his foot behind it. And before he knew it, was in the back of the net. As soon as he turns around, I can tell you who he is, but with no numbers on the front of the jersey, he's deciding to face this direction only. So 17 for Surf Academy. That's Andre Hamilton. So Hamilton had a couple of looks, and he finally gets his goal. So 3-1. In the 11th minute. So an 11th, second half minute, I should say. So 56th minute. 56th minute goal for Hamilton. And it's 3-1 in favor of Placer United. So goal in the 56th minute for Andre Hamilton, 3-1 Placer over Surf Academy as they put it back in play. And Surf Academy trying to make another move. But Placer gets it right back, and now they're trying to push it up the field. Royer trying to get it, but instead it's taken away. Now Surf Academy has a chance. Yeah, Philip Doherty tried to go forward with it, but instead Placer got to it just before he did. Otherwise, he would have had a chance for a breakaway. Riley Benjamin sends it forward for Surf Academy. And Placer almost controls the throw in, and they're going to get the ball awarded to them out of bounds, so they'll get the throw in. And it goes down the near touch line, and a fight for the ball as Kikonovic gave a little shove to the player in front of him, so it'll be a foul on him. No cards in this game, so a few fouls on each side, but otherwise nothing deemed excessive. Surf Academy making their moves. Now they're trying to go forward with it. Benjamin. And he tried to get it forward to EU Holland and unable to do so. Throw in. Tried to be controlled by Placer. A little tug of the jersey on the part of Caden Braun. Now, are they going to come up and give him a yellow, or is he just coming and say, hey, don't do that? Yeah. He's not giving him a card. He's just saying, hey, man, kind of lay off on the excessive contact, or else I will give you a yellow card. So they are letting him play. That's what I like to see. Not a slight little tug and it's a card. You know, I don't agree with that type, but the official trying to rein in the play to make sure it's not too much, and that's exactly what we're seeing. A ball toward the goal, and it is saved and sent forward. Holland trying to get to it. Holland make a nice move down to the near touch line, getting it toward the middle, and trying to get a shot toward the goal, but unfortunately, for him at least, couldn't get the clean look at it yet. So, once again, a fight for possession. I will say Surf Academy has made some pretty good adjustments. They're getting a lot more chances. And again, that could be as much to do with Placer just playing back, but at the same time, give credit to Surf Academy for generating the opportunities for themselves to give them a chance to get back in this game. 3-1 is the score. 3-1 is the score. We're in the 61st minute. The 61st minute. So Placer controls the throw-in. Academy briefly got it back, but Placer able once again. So Kinkovic now trying to give pursuit on the pass forward, and coming out of the box to send it away is Doherty. So Doherty there to come out way out of the box, and he just sends it out of bounds. So, ball looks like it made it out of the back line off of Surf Academy. A corner kick coming up for Placer. And the ball sent toward the goal, loose at the top of the box, inside the box, shot toward it, and off a Surf Academy player, and a nice save by Brian Doherty. Again, those are some of the hardest shots to defend are ones right in traffic, multiple legs touch it, and then someone gets it through. Oftentimes that's how goals are scored, but man, he saw it through all that traffic and able to make the save anyway to Doherty. A foul called against Placer. And Surf Academy trying to send it in. Doherty with it, Philip Doherty. His brother just made an outstanding save on the other end. Now he's trying to help him out on the attacking part of it, but instead it goes out of bounds off of him, and it is Placer's ball. They'll throw it in. Going down with it, Placer's got some space on the breakaway. Surf Academy right there to disrupt things, but Placer back with it again in the opposing zone. And we got to look at the net and right into the arms of Brian Doherty. Putting a shot toward that was Zachary Mason, and Doherty able to stop that one. So still 3-1. In favor of Placer United over Surf Academy at Washington. 19th minute of the second half and 64th minute of the game. Ball pinballing around, and Placer able to get to it, but back with it is Surf Academy, and now they're going down the near touchline, and battle for the ball on the touchline, and who's it going to be off of? Off of Surf Academy, throw in for Placer United. So forward with it, and Kikanovic, excuse me. Kikanovic had a shot to it, ends up to the left side, and the ball taps its way in. An own goal, I think, is what they'll call that. Yep, it was an own goal. So it's 4-1 in favor of Placer United on an own goal, and a way for him to turn around, and unfortunately for him, we have to give him credit for that one, as he tried to save it as best he could, just went off the opposite side of the leg as he wanted it to, and he gets the OG slapped onto his name. hasn't turned around, so I haven't been able to identify him. So number 6. So that'd be Caden Braun. And again, a good effort. It was an open goal. I mean, he had to make some attempt in order to keep it from going in. It just, I mean, it wouldn't have gone in had he not touched it, but he was kind of at the wrong place at the wrong time. In good position because the goalkeeper wasn't there, but made the opposite direction of contact that he wanted to. And as a result, an own goal, 4-1 in favor of Placer. And a fight for the ball at the near touchline and some contact, but no call made. So in the 65th minute, an own goal for Braun. And Surf Academy trying to prevent the Placer advancement there, but Kinkovic had it go out of bounds. I call him Kikanovic, excuse me. Kikanovic had it go out of bounds. So going down the far touchline with it, Surf Academy has it. And it goes out of bounds off of Placer. Fight for possession on the throw-in and back again off of Placer. Some substitutions happening for Placer. And the ball sent back toward Surf Academy's own end, and they're going to play it down there. '68th minute, 4-1 in favor of Surf Academy. They're sending it forward. Is Placer and knocked out of bounds. Placer will throw it in again. They're going to have a substitution. Ball sent out of the back line, it looks like. So will be a corner kick coming up for Placer. Some of the more ugly of the clouds that had been more in the distance starting to make their way over, and they did say rain was in the just as I mentioned it, we started to feel some raindrops, so corner kick coming in, by the way, and a ball headed toward the goal, and a nice save once again by Doherty. That was going straight for the goal, and Doherty there to grab it. Now Surf Academy trying to go up at the other end on the far sideline. So we're in the 70th minute, just hitting the 71st. And a throw-in happens. Controlled by Surf Academy, but Placer gets it back. Fight for it at midfield. Surf Academy gets it. And a shot, but going nowhere, is it? It's going to go out of bounds for a goal kick. So Surf Academy maybe rushing it a little bit. As the sunshine once again peaks, so that's what we want, is for the sun overhead to stay overhead and until this game is over, and then the clouds can come back in. Although they do have some more games going on. We will be done after the conclusion of this game. Our triple header for today will conclude, but we'll have 3 more starting at 7:30 tomorrow morning. So Royer with it, trying to go forward. Royer off to the left. And they now have it to Mason. Mason forward into the penalty box, but it goes by anyone. There was a chance. Mason had a nice little pass inside to Sherwood, but Sherwood couldn't get to it. Sherwood would have had a chance to make it 5-1 there had he been able to get to it. So Surf Academy again, playing it back on their own end. And now they're pushing it upfield. So Sherwood has it in space, top of the penalty box, trying to weave his way through traffic. Sherwood then hands it off. And they call offsides. They raise the flag, so they wanted to get it to Michael Eljake, and Eljake was a bit offside. So the ball getting advanced now. Surf Academy. Instead taken away by Placer. Eljake with the ball down the middle. Trying to get it to Sherwood. Sherwood has it. Sherwood over to Wong. Wong has a goal today. Sends it toward the goal, but about 3 or 4 feet over the crossbar and out of bounds, and it'll be a goal kick. So Surf Academy at midfield with it. Collision over there. And play continues. Ball goes out of bounds, and it'll be awarded to Placer United. And they throw it in. Getting it down the field. Wong has it. Wong with a nice move, trying to get it forward. Trying to get it to Eljake, and he ends up getting it sent back to Placer's end, but has it go out of bounds right where we are. And Wong to throw it in, and he does. So ball goes out of bounds, and once again, Wong will throw it in. Sherwood making a nice move to go around, trying to get it to Eljake, and instead taken away. Surf Academy now trying to go forward with it. And a nice couple of nifty moves by Juan Mendoza to push it forward, and they're going to call offside, I believe. No, it's just saying out of bounds. So, out of bounds. Throw in. Surf Academy has it. And sent out of bounds by Placer. We're at the 76th minute. The 76th minute. And it's 4-1 in favor of Placer. So going forward is Placer. Kikanovic trying to get it over, and instead it's Surf Academy who's able to get it back, and they're now trying to go on the attack, and instead it's Placer taking it again. Zachary Mason trying to send it in, and instead Surf Academy gets it back. Wong, however, steals it away. Trying to get it to Sherwood, it goes by him. And Braun to go chase it down. So Sherwood trying to battle it from going out of bounds and does so. They fight for possession at midfield, and now Surf Academy trying to go down with it. And eventually it goes out of bounds. And a fight for it midfield. Sherwood going down with it. Has it taken away, but they're able to almost get it back, and still a scrum for it. Tikanovic to Mason, and Mason has it go out of bounds off of Surf Academy, so, actually no, off of Placer, so it'll be a throw-in. It'll be Hamilton to do it right in front of us, and it gets it into Braun. And the ball quickly inbounded, and the ball goes by everyone. No chance for anyone to get it. Placer with it, sending it forward. Ball at the circle. And Placer now a chance on the attack. Sherwood trying to get it over, and instead no one's there. So Surf Academy once again running down the field. Cross to the far touchline. Instead, it's taken away by Placer. And they're trying to get it down. Sherwood has it. Sherwood over to the top of the box. And Academy there to close down in on it. So ball now at the right side of the penalty box. Surf Academy trying to get an attack going, and instead it's out of the back end, and will it be a goal kick? Yes, it will. There'll be a goal kick coming up. 4-1, as we're now in the 81st minute, actually, the 81st minute, and it is 4-1 in favor of Placer. And the ball sent forward, and it's by the goalkeeper, and it's going to be out of bounds. So after the ball out of bounds, they throw it in. They're about to throw it in. Now they will. And the ball sent toward the goal. And they've got a chance to get to it, but he's not going to be able to catch it. EU Holland had a chance to maybe get to it, but went out of bounds before he was able to do so. Hamilton sends it over. Surf Academy still with it on the attack. Over to Holland. Holland instead taken away. Placer going down the field with it. And some contact. Taking a spill was Michael Eljake. And Eljake, because he fell, will give Placer a free kick. It'll be Kikanovich to take it. And the ball's sent deep. And the ball headed, but into the arms of Doherty, and he's going to throw it out. Ball being played forward by Placer. Toward the goal, pass toward the goal. Kinkovich sent it in, but the keeper Doherty there to stop anything from happening. Graham Bart was the guy that Kinkovich tried to get the ball to. And he would have had a good look at it if Doherty wasn't there to grab it before he could get to it. So Surf Academy now with it, trying to go down the field. And they've got Holland over left side of the penalty box. Holland trying to work his way toward the middle. Ponce with it. Has it taken away. And Surf Academy keeps it on Placer's side, but Placer takes it away. Sherwood at the circle. Pushes it to the top of the circle. Instead, it goes by him, and it's still going to be inbound, so Placer does retain possession as they play it back toward their own end. And play resumes after some contact, so Placer working down the field with it. And it goes out of bounds, so 4-1, Placer over Surf Academy. The 85th minute. 85th minute. So the ball out of bounds being thrown in, and Placer able to clear it away. So the ball finds its way to Doherty. Doherty's just going to throw it back in. Placer keeps it in. Sherwood has it near the far touchline, trying to make his way to the middle, and they're going to call him for a foul. Kind of got his arm to push the guy out of the way. Oh, they call him offsides. Call him offside. Now they're going forward with it. So Placer trying to clear out of their own end. Surf Academy keeps it there. And the ball sent way over the goal, out of bounds, and a goal kick. Approaching the 87th minute, so at this point it's safe to say that Placer United's going to come away with the win. And from the get-go, they showed that they were a offensive force to be reckoned with, and 3 out of the 4 goals were scored by them at an own goal on the part of Surf Academy. That adds to 4 goals overall. Placer trying to clear it, and they do. Eljake. And it's off to the left now. They're pushing it upfield. Sherwood. Left corner of the penalty box. Puts a shot toward the goal, and it's going to go wide to the right. Had a good look at that one and put a good shot behind the ball, but just couldn't quite fit into that right upper corner like he wanted it to, and it's a goal kick. So Surf Academy trying to maybe at least see if they can get one more show of force. That way they could say, excluding their own goal, a 3-2 difference, as opposed to say, 4-1 is what the score looks like right now. So Caden Braun trying to get it forward. He gets it to Holland. Holland has it. They get it over toward the far touchline. And Surf Academy now making the run up the field. And toward the center. And Placer takes it away. Sherwood had it and then lost it, so Surf Academy trying to get it again, and they got to call a foul, yeah. So Placer on their own end. Tikanovic sending it over. As we are down to our last couple of minutes. Eljake trips over the ball and San Diego takes it away temporarily, but Placer does get it back. And now they've got some space to work with going down the field. Sherwood at the circle. And Sherwood trying to get it forward. It's going to go by everyone in Doherty's arms. So as we're in the 45th minute of the half, 90th minute of the game. So at this point, it's going to be at the official's discretion once it ends, but it's 4-1, and Placer's going to come away with a win. Still, Surf Academy still playing tough, which is what you'd like to see, regardless of score. And they blow it dead as Placer comes away with a 4-1 win over Surf Academy of Washington. A 4-1 win. And it all started... James Maxwell Garbalina Majica in the 3rd minute got things started off in a hurry. Benjamin Kikonovic in the 19th minute added the second goal. Zachary Wong in the 38th minute made it 3-0. Now, Surf Academy would respond in the second half. In the 56th minute, Andre Hamilton was able to make it 3-1, but in the 65th, Caden Braun was the only guy in front of the net. His goalkeeper was out playing the ball. The ball made it toward the net, and Caden Braun tried to clear it away, went the opposite way off his leg and into the goal, so he got a credit for an own goal, and that made it 4-1. That was in the 65th minute. So Placer United over Surf Academy of Washington, 4-1, and that'll do it for us today. We'd like to thank everyone for watching our triple header for Two-Borough Sports. We'll be back at it again for the third and final day of the tournament tomorrow morning. We'll have a triple header beginning at 7:30, with games at 7:30, 9:15, and 11 o'clock. So lots of good, exciting soccer action. We've seen ourselves quite a few talented players from multiple different age groups so far this tournament. So if you just want to watch a bunch of soccer, come on down to the SoCal Sports Complex in Oceanside, California, northern San Diego County. They have hundreds of players, dozens of teams, all playing in front of the top soccer programs, the top college soccer programs, being represented by coaches, the top soccer programs in the country. So again, it's an incredible event, lots of great soccer, and it's been an absolute thrill to watch these incredible players compete against each other. So we'll be back at it again tomorrow morning at 7:30, and I'd like to thank everyone, the technical crew, everyone who's putting this event on. And speaking for everyone, this is Kevin Wyatt saying so long from the SoCal Sports Complex in Oceanside, California. We're back on the air 7:30 a.m. tomorrow morning, and until next time, have a good afternoon, everybody.